So you want to build a monetized YouTube channel, right? But you're terrified of that dreaded copyright strike. I get it. Well, you've come to the right place. We're about to build your complete survival guide for making awesome content without any of that fear. You know, it doesn't matter if you're just starting out or if you have millions of subs. Every single creator has this one big fear, kind of lurking in the back of their mind. Any guesses what it is?
Yep, that's the one, the copyright strike. It's that awful notification that can put everything you've worked for, your channel, your income, at risk. But, and this is a big but, the good news is it is completely avoidable. Seriously, there's a totally safe path forward, and we're going to map it out for you right now.
Okay, so where do we even begin? Well, we start with the absolute safest foundation you can imagine. We're talking content that you, and only you, create from the ground up. This is your fortress, your 100% safe zone where nothing can touch you.
So what does that actually look like in practice? It's all about realizing the power you've already got at your fingertips. Think about it. You can do voiceovers for news channels, fact channels, story channels. Easy. You can do screen recordings for tutorials and guides. You could even build a massive, and I mean massive, faceless channel using just text and your voice. Oh, and yeah, even AI stuff. AI voice, AI visuals, that can be safe too, but only if you've got that super important commercial use license. The main point here is super simple. If you create it, you own it, period. Okay, but let's be real. You want to add some flair, right? Some extra polish, maybe some music, some slick video clips to make things pop. The good news is you don't have to create literally everything from scratch. And that's where your very own free Creator Toolkit comes in.
All right, now this is where it gets really, really fun. We are about to open up a whole treasure chest of free, high-quality stuff, assets that are going to make your videos look and sound super professional, all without costing you a single penny or a single copyright headache.
First things first, let's talk audio. You know, bad audio can absolutely kill a video, but the right music, man, it sets the whole vibe. Now, there are some great places out there like Pixabay and Mixkit for sure, but your absolute #1 safest bet, the YouTube Audio Library. I mean, it's made by YouTube for YouTubers. You literally can't go wrong. And hey, a quick note on that bend sound warning. When it says check the license, a lot of the time it just means you have to give the artist a little shout out, attribution in your video description. It's such a small, easy step to take to use awesome music totally legally.
All right, next up, visuals. If you're doing anything like a faceless channel, stock footage, what we call B-roll is going to be your new best friend. Seriously. Websites like Pexels and Pixabay have these incredible cinematic quality clips all for free. Just imagine, you're narrating a story about, say, finance, and you're showing these amazing shots of cityscapes or busy trading floors. Boom! Your content is instantly elevated. And of course, we need images, right? For thumbnails, for graphics inside the video. Unsplash, Pexels, and Pixabay are going to be your go-to spots. But, and this is a huge warning, please, please, please avoid just grabbing images from a Google search. I'm serious. Unless you can find and verify the license and you're sure it allows for commercial use, it's just a massive, unnecessary risk. Don't do it. Okay, so we've talked about stuff that's free to use, but what if we level up to free forever? That brings us to something amazing called the public domain. Just think of it like a giant global library of creative stuff where the copyright has either expired or maybe it never even existed in the first place. This content belongs to all of us, which makes it an absolute goldmine for creators like you.
So what kind of treasures are in this goldmine? Well, you can retell ancient stories and myths, things like the tales from the Panchatantra. You can analyze old historical speeches. You can even adapt classic books, pretty much anything published before 1927. The stories are already there, just waiting. Your job is to bring them to life for today's audience, in your own unique style.
Okay, let's recap. We've got our original content ideas, and we've got our toolkit full of free assets. Now, how do we put it all together for maximum impact? It's time to talk strategy. We need to find a niche where this whole copyright-free approach doesn't just work, it absolutely thrives.
And just look at these options. We're not talking about some obscure little topics here. These are high-demand niches with huge audiences. Things like motivation, interesting facts, astrology, finance education, true stories. You can build a whole channel on any of these almost entirely with the safe stuff we've already covered. I mean, think about it. You don't need a clip from a blockbuster movie to make a powerful video about historical quotes, or to explain a new AI tool.
All right, so we've covered all the green lights, all the things you should do.
Now it's time to talk about the giant flashing red lights, the things to avoid at all costs. Because honestly, knowing what not to do is every bit as important as knowing what you can do. Okay, this right here, this is the danger zone. Using popular songs, even for just a couple of seconds, is super risky. Ripping scenes from movies or TV shows, that's like a VIP ticket to getting a copyright strike. And just downloading and re-uploading someone else's viral TikTok or reel? Come on, that's not creating, that's just copying. And trust me, YouTube's Content ID system is smart, it'll find it. Now you've probably heard people throw around the term fair use. Let me just warn you, fair use is incredibly complicated, it's often decided in a court of law, and it is not a safe shield for a growing channel. Just stick to the safe path we've been talking about.
So let's just boil it all down into a really simple side-by-side comparison. Over here on the left, you've got your safe, sustainable channel. That's your voice, your own screen recordings, and all those great assets from places like Pexels and the YouTube audio library. And then, over on the right, you've got the risky path. It's just a mashup of other people's copyrighted work. When you look at it like this, the choice for building a long-term, monetized channel is, well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Wow, okay, we have covered a ton of ground. So let's just boil it all down to two simple golden rules. If you only remember two things from this whole thing, make it these two.
This is it. Rule number 1. This is the single most important mantra for any content creator ever. Before you download that song, before you grab that video clip or that image, you have to ask yourself one simple question. Did I create this? And if the answer is no, your very next thought has to be, where's the license? You find it, you check it. If there's no license, you can't use it. It is literally that simple. And that brings us to golden rule number 2. Always, always add your own value. Make it your own. See, YouTube rewards transformation, not just duplication. So even when you're using awesome free B-roll or retelling a public domain story, the magic ingredient is you. It's your commentary, your unique perspective, your voice. You have to add value. That's what builds a real audience, and that's what protects your channel for the long haul.
Look, at the end of the day, being afraid of copyright shouldn't stop you from creating. Not at all. It should just push you to create smarter. You now have the foundation, you have the toolkit, and you have the rules to succeed. So the only real question left is the one right there on your screen. Now go out there and make something amazing.